You are listening to episode number 27 of FBA Courtside Live, and we are covering game number 4 of the 2014 FBA Finals. Tennessee Moonshiners at Edmonton Totems. Moonshiners ahead 3-0. This is an elimination match. We could be 48 minutes away from crowning the champion of the 2013-2014 FBA season. I'm your Coyote on the court, team at Latrans, and I'm joined in the commentary booth with FBA fan Blue Coati Nasuella, visiting all the way from Sydney, Australia. Nasuella, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, it's no problem. And it was, let me tell you, the plane tickets are bloody expensive, and getting through customs, like, ugh.
Did they give you a lot of trouble?
Only a bit. Like, they only stopped me for like 3 hours.
Oh, jeez. Not fun at all.
Nah. Look, going through customs in Thailand was bad enough, but wow.
Teams lining up there. Rocky Carrickle talking with the coach. He knows how important this match is. Well, he's not going to be given up easily here. On the other hand, on the other side, Paul Terranura feeling good. PT Cruiser has been a standard here in the FBA for years, and he could be 48 minutes away from putting a ring on that webbed finger. There's a tip-off. Goes Edmonton's way. Hicks picks it up. Hands off to Parsons. Parsons, spin move, tries to get around Velasquez, but those big white wings have been troubling the Otter all series long. Tough pass. Frola, opposite corner. Frola in a crowd of trees, though. The Cat surrounded. Kicks to the baseline. Tough shot inside. No good. And Barry Carpenter is in there to pick it up.
That was close.
Very. Velasquez now with the rock. She kicks it out. Fisher, deep woods, guarded by Carrickle. Fisher, driving in, guarded by Carrickle, running out of time, takes it to the free throw line, center of the cut. It's blocked by Carrickle, gets a paw on it, and is picked up by Parsons going the other way.
Nice.
No good, bounce off the rim. Frola Corbers it as we're going the other way after the pickup by Velasquez.
Well, this is definitely an interesting start.
We've burned a minute off the clock, and so far no one has scored. Fisher with the rock, kicks out. Carpenter well outside of his range. He's in the woods. Fisher, tough shot, blocked again. Ramadan picks it up.
That's not how you throw a long shot.
Pretty sloppy play there, definitely. Hicks now with the rock. He's in the woods, guarded by Terranura. Deeper, pass to Carrickle. He passes inside, finds Frola just outside the elbow in the triple threat. Frola passes cross court. Parsons, opposite side of the kennel. He's in a crowded body, takes the shot from 18. No good. Carpenter picks it up. And we've burned 90 seconds of this game, and still no one has scored.
Oh.
Fisher now.
It's a fairly good defense
from the elbow,
on both
blocked
sides.
again. This time by Frola, but Fisher is able to pick up the ball and keep it in live for his team, but there's only 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Monagoyak, Fisher in the woods, guarded by Frola. Fisher gonna have to take that shot again. This time no block, in and out. No good, no score. We've burned 2 minutes and no scoring hit. Veramanerin with the rebound.
So what was that I said earlier about good defense?
No doubt. This has been some pretty extraordinary defense here. Hicks driving from the shoulder, gets to the baseline, spin move, down low, hook shot, and there's our first basket. Lenny Hicks, the coy dog, kisses it off the glass with a hook shot over his ears.
Nice.
Fisher now, hand off to Carpenter, back to the basket. Uses his tail for the sweep move, puts it up. The shot from 14 is no good. In and out, picked up by Carrickle. He brings it up. Carrickle, guarded by Velasquez. That's a wing in front of the Lynx. Kicks it out. Parsons now. Holding on to it. Guarded by Carpenter. Mismatch there. Hicks. They don't take advantage of the mismatch on Hicks, but Carrickle shoots in front of Carpenter, and he hits the shot! Rocky Carrickle with the 20-footer in front of the larger defender.
Whoa. Could this be? Could Rocky Carrickle be back?
That's a tough shot to make. Barry Carpenter's got some big paws, but somehow the Carrickle was not, the Lynx was absolutely fearless Took that shot either way. Oh my goodness! Aragon Fisher shatters Rocky's ankles. Oh, oh, oh.
I was gonna say, I might have spoken a bit too soon.
Aragon Fisher sending Rocky Carrickle spinning on the floor, gets around him, and then completes the layup inside. Oh, man. Veteran just got schooled by a younger player, but he answers back with a 22-footer.
Not bad, not bad.
Tennessee 2, Edmonton 6, 8.25 minutes left in the first.
You know, something that's interested me for a while is, sometimes I wonder, when you're a bird in the FBA, like, oh, that was almost a shot.
Aragon Fisher missing the shot down low. He draws a foul, though, so he'll go to the line for 2. You were saying?
Yeah. I mean, I always thought that, having big wings and stuff would be a very, would be cumbersome when you're in a game like this.
I think classically, Avians have had a lot of trouble playing basketball in the FBA. You're absolutely right. The rules originally, as they were written, they were not very advantageous to Avians, and with the big feathers and the light bones, it's a little bit more of a dangerous game, and it's easier to make contact. It's very hard to defend a player without being fouled. So I know that the FBA is taking great efforts to try to make the game more fair, using rules like the one-flap rule to make the game more competitive for Avians. And they've done a wonderful job. I mean, J.B. Velasquez out there, one of the finest. Stolen! Monagoyak to the races, and the Wolverine elevates! And he's blocked from behind by Jared Frola!
No.
Unbelievable! Jared Frola was following the Wolverine all the way to the basket. The Wolverine put the ball behind his head for the big dunk, and it's just swiped out of there by the tabby. Inside, kick out. Oh, the kick out goes out of bounds. Sigrid Romanin missing his mark as with that passed ball. It'll be Moonshiner's Rock going the other way.
Romanin didn't look particularly happy there.
No, not at all. But he had a crowd of bodies in front of him. No doubt he was having trouble seeing the receiver for that pass. Missed the guy, and the ball just slung right out into the crowd. Tennessee still behind, 4 to Edmonton 6, 7 minutes left in the first. Double team, but he's able, Monagoyak's able to get rid of it, gives it to Carpenter, who's in the deep woods. Not the place where the Beavers should be. Running out of time, too, and somehow, okay, it looks like he had handed the ball off to Monagoyak, but he had one of his feet on the sideline. So that's a turnover, out of bounds. We're going the other way.
Yeah, that is, yeah, for a moment I was tempted to go, you're not playing football. We've already had a lot of football these days. Well, by football I'm referring to soccer, because, well, but then we also call rugby football in Australia, so it can get a little confusing sometimes.
I was about to say, get a lot of use out of that word. Parsons, no good.
Yeah.
Was recovered by Romanin. Romanin, second chance point opportunity. No good, in and out. Recovered by Carpenter. Fisher takes it, going the other way. Tennessee with a chance to tie it up with a bucket here. But Fisher loses it. Last person to make contact was Romanin, so it'll remain Moonshiner's ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lenny Hicks sitting down, and we're bringing in the raccoon out of Underwood College, Marco Sly.
Oh. Now we're getting some more Underwood folks on the court.
Pass inside, big pass, finds Fisher on the opposite corner. Fisher, top of the arc, isolation. Rocky is guarded. Takes it, gets him to the kennel, center of the kennel, but there's a crowd of bodies, kicks it out. Monagoyak, 18, perfect from the baseline.
Well, look at that. This has definitely been a bit of a tied game so far.
Tennessee ties it up with that shot. Beautiful job by Aragon Fisher to bring the defense down into the low kennel. That opened up the Wolverine near the baseline for the lucky shot. 6 points apiece with 6 minutes left in the first. Carrickle, 22, it's good. Nothing but net.
Nice.
Beautiful job by Rocky Carrickle getting open, using the screen. No one was defending him. And when nobody's defending Rocky Carrickle, that usually results in points. Granted, he has had some bad nights in this series, particularly game 2, and he just couldn't buy a bucket. And here already, Rocky Carrickle is improving considerably on that. Tennessee calls a timeout.
So going back earlier to my joke about Rocky raiding the drinks cabinet.
Yes.
I wonder if they realized what he was up to and decided, okay, from now we're using lynx-proof locks.
I don't know if you have to worry about a drink cabinet when you're playing in Tennessee. They've got that copper still right there in the stands. In and out, no good. Velasquez not able to make the shot. Recovered by the Totems. Going the other way. Parsons brings it up. Quickly guarded by Velasquez. Low dribble by the Otter. Bounce pass. Finds Carrickle at the elbow. Guarded by Monagoyak. Tough play for the shorter Lynx. Still holding on to the ball, though. Running out of time. Kicks it out. Frola from 20. Yes! Back-to-back baskets for the Totems. That brings them up to 10. Tennessee 6. 5 minutes left in the first. Fisher. Pass inside. Finds Pasillas near the baseline. Pasillas stretches out, but the Crocodiles not able to make it come down. Beautiful job stretching out her body to get that, try to get that leaner to go in. But a little bit too much mustard on it and bounced away. Now the Edmonton's got the rock and the chance to extend their lead. Parsons, cross court, Frola, handoff, Carrickle, pump fake, but no bite from Fisher. Running out of time though. Carrickle from the elbow, it's good!
Ooh, nice one,
Rocky Carrickle has not missed a shot yet. 8 points, 4 of 4 from the field. That's most of Edmonton's 12 right now. Tennessee, 6. Beautiful basket there. Jamie Velasquez making up for the missed shot in the last possession. She hits that one, and that brings Tennessee up to 8.
Not bad, not bad. She seems to be doing better than most flightless birds I've seen in the league. Well, granted, a lot of birds who can fly have been doing better than flightless birds in the league, from what I've seen.
Well, I have to admit, I think that Jamie Velasquez can fly. You might be thinking of Wallace Butler, also on the team, the Penguin.
Oh, why do I always forget the Penguins can't fly?
Because they swim so well.
Probably. I mean, yeah, when I think of flightless birds, I think of stuff like, ostriches, emus, cassowaries. One cassowary on the Firestorm who always says weird stuff.
He is a character, definitely.
Yeah.
Fisher loses the ball, slipped out of the oily paws for those of you doing the drinking games. Here's your first one. But then, Carrickle, bad pass, knocked by a player, and that just goes into Moonshiner's paws. Monagoyak with it, takes it to the baseline. Deep corner, he has to get rid of it. Hands off to Fisher. Fisher walking across the arc.
I'm glad I brought my tea with me because, well, I needed that for the drinking game.
Monagoyak, no good from three-point land, with picked up by Romanarin going the other way. Cross-court pass, Frola, opposite side, then Sly in the deep woods, hands off. Back to Sly. There's a mismatch going on there. Parsons with it. Parsons behind the tail dribble. Gets to the low kennel. Puts it up. But there's a foul. Looks like, yeah, that was on Velasquez. Her first personal. Made too much contact with the wing. That's exactly the problem I was referring to before. Is that when you've got all those feathers on your arm, it makes it very difficult to not make contact when you're going for the ball. Very difficult to steal when you've got wings.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, particularly since, wings are often made to be wide because, you need wide wings if you're going to be able to fly well.
Renee Fiora not able to make that connect, not able to connect from 20 feet out, but Cho Sung-hwa is right there, and the Foo Dog out of Korea gets the second chance points. Annika Jung takes the inbound. She's on the floor now. Hand off to Griffith Sputin. Big Bear pushing up against the other Bear. Pastricula is also on the floor. Hands off to Jung. Deep Woods still holding on to it. Jeff Random wants the ball, but she's holding on. The Archaeopteric dribbling around. Hands off to the Pitbull. Random spin move inside. Beautiful job by Jeff Random to breeze by Melanie Kazanishi.
Ooh, nice. Living up to your breeze reputation a bit there, Jeff Random.
Tennessee 10, Edmonton 14 after that beautiful spin move down the center of the kennel. One dog took the other one right there. Cho Sung-hwa now with the rock, still in the triple threat. Kicks it out. Oh, the kick out goes out of bounds. And it rolls all the way. That was a terrible pass. Cho Sung-hwa showing some serious sloppiness there. Tried to pass to someone behind him that he couldn't see. Ended up slinging the ball all the way across the opposite half court. And it went out of bounds in the opposite baseline. So now it's Moonshiner's ball all the way on their end with a fresh 24. Inbound, Jung now with it. In the woods.
Yeah. I mean, I know some cynics would say that, that the goal for Edmonton in this game would be, ooh, that was a good shot.
Excellent job, Yves Pacias drilling it from 22. Great accuracy from the Crocodile.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying before the game interrupted me.
Yes?
Yep. Oh, I forgot what I was about to say. Never mind.
Okay. You had me in suspense there. James Restrepo fouled on his way to the basket. That puts the Big Bear at the line for 2. Tennessee has the game within a bucket. It's Tennessee 12, Edmonton 14, but Restrepo could bring it within 2 buckets if he makes both of his shots. There goes the first, and the lefty misses the first. Will only be able to make it a 3-point game with the second free throw. The Brown Bear out of Palo Alto lines up for the second.
Well, that's if he makes it, but... Oh, I remember what I was going to say earlier, but I'll wait for this to finish first.
It's a good time. What were you thinking of?
There we go. Yeah, I mean, there are some cynics and pessimists, counting myself, who would say that for Edmonton, the goal is not to win, but to make sure Tennessee doesn't win.
Make sure Tennessee doesn't win. What is this? People who don't like Tennessee?
Well, it's a bit of, if we don't win, then we make sure the other team doesn't win, which is kind of a bit, it's still the same goal in the end. Just wording it a bit differently.
I don't think that logic works when you're in the finals, though. Beautiful 3-point switch from the Raccoon out of Underwood College. Sanford Thiessen from the deep woods. He grew up there, and he's shooting from there.
Ooh, nice shot.
Tennessee 12, Edmonton 18. 5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And the second chance points are good. Griff Rasputin with the rebound and the kiss off the glass. Shot clock turned off. 17 seconds left from the first. Thiessen bringing it up. 4-point game right now. He can make it a 6 with a bucket here. The Raccoon back and forth. Gets himself to the kennel. Kicks it out. Song-hwa at the baseline. Kazanishi from 3. Yes! Nothing but net. 3.5 seconds left on the clock for the first. Annika Jung, half-court heave. Nothing. So the last bucket of the first quarter will belong to Melanie Kazanishi, swishing it in from the deep woods. That's back-to-back 3-pointers from Edmonton, and that pushes them out to Tennessee 14, Edmonton 21.